welcome back to my social experiment. I'm the piano encourager. If you're new to my channel, I'm learning to play this piano here, and I'm hoping that through my learning journey, through my trials and tribulations, my ups and downs, through the progress I'm making, I can help you embark on your learning journey as well. That give you some encouragement to make a start or to carry on with your learning journey. It's never too late to start, and there's no time like the present really. And just to let you know, I am rooting for you. We're in this together. We can do this. And Happy New Year, by the way. I don't know how far into the year you can keep on saying Happy New Year to people, but yeah, this is my first post of the new year 2024, so Happy New Year to you. I hope you had time to relax and enjoy the festivities with your loved ones, and that you're feeling refreshed and recharged and reinvigorated to face whatever 2024 brings. As it's the new year, why don't you start by learning a new skill, whatever it is you've been putting off to learn for quite some time. Whatever it is, whether it's learning to dance, learning to cook, learning a new language, learning to swim, and learning to be to exercise so you can be fitter, just to make yourself fitter this year. Whatever it is you want to do, want to learn, there's no time like the present, so let's do this. As you know, I attend music lessons every week on a Wednesday, Tuesday, Wednesday for about half an hour. I've got a music teacher, a piano teacher, and what I do, the first thing I do is I play a piece that I've learned recently, just to show you the kind of progress I'm making really, and to hopefully offer you a bit of encouragement. Well, this piece I'm going to play for you now, I learned this a few weeks ago. I was going to play this to you before Christmas, just to set the tone for Christmas, but I was a bit poorly at the time. I haven't posted anything for about 4 weeks or so, because I had a terrible flu, cold, cough, aches and pains, all the works. But it was a man flu because my wife had it as well, so she was knocked out, and because I had it, she could recognise that it was proper flu. So I haven't posted anything for about 4 weeks, and like I said, I was gonna play this piece just before Christmas because it's quite seasonal. I'm gonna play it for you now, whether you recognise it or not. I'm just gonna play it for you, and I do hope you do recognise it. In fact, I'll be really upset if you don't. But it just goes to show, if you don't recognise it, just goes to show that my playing is not as good as I did think it was. Anyway, let's go. Once I've played, then I'll share my nugget for the day. Okay? Yeah, let's go. Find my middle C. Here we go. Let's do this. Start with my middle C. That's always my starting point. That's always my starting point. And let's go from there. Hey, so like I said, that's quite a popular tune, and I hope you recognize that that was Jingle Bells. Like I said, I'll be really upset if you didn't recognize that. Well, what little nugget do I want to share with us today? Um, it's the beginning of the new year, and it's a time for reflection, really. It's a time we look back on what we did throughout the last year and make plans for the new year. And I thought, yes, I'll reflect on my music journey as well. This is a journey I started some 6 months ago. Um, and my nugget for today is the glass is always half full. I'll say that again. The glass is always half full. In terms of our perspective on life, it should be the glass is always half full than half empty. And I'll relate that to my music journey, really. Like I said, some 6 months ago, I embarked on this journey, learning to play the piano. And I started from ground zero. I had no idea about anything. But when I first started reflecting, I was hoping, to be honest, I thought I would have made a lot more progress than I have up to date. And I think that was a combination of me overestimating my ability to learn how to play the piano and my underestimating how challenging it was going to be in terms of learning new stuff, especially at this mature age of mine. Anyway, I've stopped focusing. I think we should always focus on what we've achieved, what we've accomplished, the progress we've made, rather than rather than the progress we haven't made. Some 6 months ago, I couldn't tell you what the middle C was. I couldn't tell you what the alphabets of the piano was. I couldn't tell you how to read. I couldn't read music, none whatsoever. I couldn't play with one hand on top of both my hands and try to play a tune that you recognize. So in 6 months, I've made decent progress. And that's the point I'm making, that we should focus on what we've learned, on our accomplishments, and give ourselves a bit of self-love, you know. It's a time to acknowledge the progress we've made. It's a time to acknowledge that we've done a great job. It's not to be complacent in the journey that we are on, but it's to say, just take time to reflect on how much work we've done and how much progress we've made, and the fact that we started on this journey, right? So give yourself a pat on the back, high five yourself, and say well done. So when I say the glass is half full, my starting point, and this is important, if you're healthy, physically healthy, mentally healthy, emotionally healthy, spiritually healthy, if you're healthy and you can carry on with your normal activities, in my book, the glass is half full. I promise you, if you're healthy and you can do whatever you want to do, that's the foundation, that's the starting point. Everything else is secondary, really. Once you have your health intact, then everything else you can accomplish. So I will always say a perspective on life is to see the glass as always half full. Let's be grateful for where we are and then work towards anything else. So in terms of a learning journey, if you can get up, if you can do whatever you need to do to embark on that journey, let's be grateful for that. We might not have made as much progress as we wanted to, but the fact is that we can do that. And whatever progress it is, pat yourself on the back for that, okay? Give an instance of a journey of 1,000 miles. Let's say you're going to start a journey of 1,000 miles. If you start, let's say, on the 1st of January, and you walk a mile a day, at the end of the year, you would have walked 365 miles. Let's say you did a mile a day for the whole year, you'd have walked 365 miles. I would say that's decent progress. And now we focus on the 365 miles rather than the miles you haven't accomplished, the miles you haven't done, the rest of the journey. What's 1,000 minus 365? I think about 600 odd miles. So rather than beat yourself about not having completed the journey and not having done the remaining 600 odd miles, I would pat myself on the back and say, yes, I've been consistent and I've walked 365 miles. And that's what you should do as well. Let's always start by reflecting on what we have done, focusing on what we have done rather than what we haven't done. Like I said, it's not to be complacent and it's not to keep on putting in the hard work, but to give ourselves a bit of credit for what we've done. We've started on that journey. So that's my nugget for you today. It's the beginning of the year. Whatever learning you want to do, start on that journey now, and then we can reflect back in a year's time and see how much progress we've made. And we're rooting for you. Let's do this. So until next time.